What's good, guys? Today we're going to be checking out the Pixio PX277 2K 180Hz gaming monitor. It has a fast IPS panel with vibrant colors, adaptive sync, which alleviates that screen tearing you might see on other displays, and it also has a 1 millisecond response time to keep you locked into the action of your game. Let's unbox this beast of a monitor. As for the sizing of the display, it is 27 inches corner to corner, so not too insanely big if you don't want something overpowering your desk setup. Single! All right, let's carefully flip this over. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm just gonna stop. Okay, luckily that was nothing of sensitivity. It was just the mount that the monitor will go on. Seems to be in okay shape. Kind of testing the durability here in a lot of ways. Let's carefully take this out. All right. Oh yeah, this is nice. About as big as the middle of my torso. And the weight of this thing is not significant whatsoever. Now, some things you'll find on the back of this monitor is you're gonna see that it is Visa mount compatible. So if you do have an arm that's attached to your desk or a wall, you'll be able to connect this monitor to it. You're also gonna find a HDMI 1 and 2 ports, which is gonna be HDMI 2.0 compatible. Now, if you wanna get that 2K 180Hz support, then you're gonna wanna use the display port connection that's right next to that. You'll also find the display port cable amongst the packaging as well. To the right of that, you're also gonna find an audio input. So if you have headphones and you wanna listen to the audio directly from the monitor, you'll be able to do that. And then of course you have your power connector. All right, let's put this thing together, starting off with the table mount. Slide that right on in, line it up, snap it into place. Here we have the legs to the mount, which will be put on right here, like so. And there's gonna be a screw at the bottom that we're gonna need to put into place. All right, that's pretty tight. Lift her on up. There we go. It does have a mechanism where you can move the monitor up and down to different height positions, as well as a tilt function here on the bottom, in case you wanna get that perfect angle. On the back of the monitor mount, you're gonna find a piece of plastic to be able to hold your cables in to keep them a little bit cleaner. So to get this monitor for your setup, how much is it gonna set you back? Well, it's just a hair over $200. In general, that's an amazing price to be able to get a 2K resolution monitor pushing over 120 Hertz. Let's hook this up and see how well it performs. Alrighty guys, I've now had the opportunity to have used this monitor for the past several days, gaming on it using my PlayStation 5 and even doing work-related or leisure activities on my Windows PC. And I wanted to share with you guys my overall thoughts regarding this display based on the experience that I had. So for starters, while I was gaming, the speed and responsiveness of this display was exceptional, but it just didn't stop there because I was so blown away at the vibrancy and saturation of the colors on this display. I honestly had no complaints in the picture quality that I was seeing from game to game using this display. If you're someone that's concerned about blooming or light bleeding on your monitor, I didn't notice that at all while using this. When needing to adjust the settings on the display, there's this little knob dial in the back that you just press once, and this control dial, depending on which way you flip it, you can access your input settings, your brightness, and then most importantly, your overall monitor settings. This is also the area where you can turn on adaptive sync. So in the case you start running into screen tearing issues because your hertz is fluctuating all over the place while you're gaming, this setting will keep that in check. You can also turn on HDR here, enable crosshairs. Your volume adjustment is here as well because you can play your audio through the speakers that this monitor has. Now I will say that these speakers aren't the loudest, but here, take a listen.
Well done! More fun!
Definitely not too bad, and a lot of other monitors within this price range sometimes don't even have speakers that you can use. But of course, as an added bonus, you can plug in your headphones into this monitor, as we showed earlier in the video. On the PlayStation 5, I was able to enable 1440p support and play my games up to a 120 Hz resolution on this display. And boy, did I enjoy it. Once you go 120, you can never go back. So all in all, guys, I think this is an outstanding monitor to pick up. You can't go wrong with it. These are the highlights that I was able to put together for it, and there's not a negative one on here. I really couldn't think of one while doing this. Like, the price is too good. You get 2K quality, 120 plus hertz. Colors are great. You can avoid screen tearing. There was literally nothing I could find to not love about this display. And I really tried, which is why this monitor is going to be a staple in my setup moving forward. If you guys would like to check out the monitor, I put an affiliate link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.